Where's my tea? I put that right there. That's right here. I need me some water, child.
Oh, I ain't getting nothing to drink.
You want some water?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody. Who's up in here already? Let's see.
Hey, surprise around the corner.
Hey, surprise around the corner. That's right here. I need me some water, child.
Hey, Luna.
Who was this doing? She said, finally, I catch them live. Okay, all right. We need everybody to be that excited about seeing us. Little old us. Little old us.
Little old us.
Oh boy, guys, we're just waiting for a couple of other people to come in. I just need to check my Facebook feed and we're going to get started. But good evening, everybody. I swear to God, let's be able to go fucking mobile. Never. I'm taking all these goddamn laptops. I'm throwing them out the fucking window. Okay, let's see. We're gonna come back on.
Ain't back with. That's you too?
Yeah, that's YouTube. Put it on Facebook. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You have to put in the cage. I'm telling you.
Cage. Now.
Jamal, sit it. Here we go. What?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, cousin Dina. Long time no see.
Don't
hit this motherfucker right goddamn. Woo, child, I'm about to lose my control. What?
What are you looking for?
Joseph. Nothing. I'm just looking to make sure my pretty little engagement ring and my wedding ring is still on my finger. Anyway, we're going to get started, y'all. We're going to get started. Oh, we can see Facebook right there. I didn't even realize that.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
okay.
YouTube and Facebook.
Okay, hey guys, what's going on? I'm sorry it took us so long to get started. Welcome to Q&A night. Of course, live Q&A with the Kings. I am His Majesty. And
y'all know who I am. I don't need an introduction.
Okay, all right. Anyway.
Or you know, no, I'm not even going to say that, but go ahead.
You can say anything except for coronavirus. Coronavirus. Get real. Anyway, you would have thought we had a couple of sips or something before we got on here, but no. Oh, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Tracy.
Hey, Trace. Thank you for joining us tonight. Guys, it has really been a week. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Well, they could before.
It has really been a week. It's been a lot of highs and it's been a lot of lows. But we're going to deal with that when we deal with it. Tonight is Q&A night, of course, and we got some questions from some people. And we're gonna be answering those. But before we do, of course, we need to let you know to please make sure that you go to that like button and hit it right now if you're on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, I thank you for joining us on Facebook, but I'd rather for you to join us on YouTube so you can hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. And remember that sharing is caring all the time. Well, not with this. No, don't. Keep your mask on when you go outside. All right. Oh boy, so many things have happened this month, this week in social media. One of the stars of love and hip hop, he in jail now, in the pokey. You know what? I just really want to talk about that for a hot 5 seconds. How do you get a $2 million loan from the government and then your dumb ass go out and buy a Rolex, jewelry, a Rolls Royce, and you think that the government ain't watching all that shit? Can y'all answer me that question? Please put something down in the comment section, or please make a comment about it. But how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you know what?
Hey, Luna.
My people. Let me move over because I seem like I'm coming out of the thing. My people. If you have not yet, I suggest that after this video, you go and watch my up close and personal video where I go on a rant. Not a yelling, not a screaming rant, but I talk about our people, meaning my people. But we're going to move on from that. Thank God the Oval is back on TV. I ain't too impressed by it, but at least the wigs on the Oval.
It's better than it was when it first came on.
Yeah, and you know what I realized? The lady that got the best wig
is the mother.
Is the mother. She got the best wig. Tyler Perry, I don't know who you got that wig from. You need to get a couple of them.
She got it herself.
Because it's a wig. That is not her hair. You need to go get a couple of them wigs, buddy, because that's the best wig. Okay. Her in the first lady.
Yeah,
the first lady's wig is cute too. And let me just talk about the Oval, child. If you ain't into the Oval, you need to watch it. As much as I hate the way Tyler Perry shows are, it seems like they talk slow to make the scene seem like it's a whole lot longer, and that shit pisses me the hell off. But this was a good episode. Finally, we got a good episode out of all of this, out of the Oval. This was the best episode that he has ever done with the Oval. Even the season, he came back. Finale. Yeah, the mid-season finale was terrible. The first show the week prior was horrible, but this one was really great. That woman got that son right together, didn't she?
Yeah, I like her.
I like her too. And she got the first lady together too. She was like, bitch. She was like, bitch, do not.
But see, who I wish they could put together, but it's two different shows.
Who is that?
Veronica and the First Lady. Ooh. Because baby, that would be a match made in bitch hell.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, but the part of it that I liked the most was when she confronted the First Lady. I don't know their names, but when the designer confronted the First Lady, and they were talking and they were being upscale, and then she just broke it down. She's like, "So what's up? Like, let's take it to the hood, bitch. Because I know you're a hood bitch, and I'm a hood bitch. So let's be hood together. Let's not stand here and act like we all some sedity black women. We both know we hood, so let's act like we in the hood." And she was like, "So what's up?" And she's like, "I don't know what you mean." She said, "Oh, you know what I mean."
Right.
I love that because that's something I would do. Like, we're not gonna sit here and act bougie all day long. You from the hood, I'm from the hood. Let's
get it popping.
To the streets.
Let's get it popping, bitch. Let's get it popping. Now, if you were on my Facebook page today, you will see that I posted a lot of videos about police and police wrongdoings. Police just doing shit. And I'm going to ask the question again that I asked on my one of my posts. Officers of the law, How does it feel when you got a man
Or woman.
on the or woman
And say
on the
right,
ground,
black man or woman.
black man or woman? No, you know what? I'm not gonna say black man or woman. Well, yes, I am because
They
it's
don't do
always
it to
us.
nobody
It's
else.
always us. What do you? How does it feel when you got a black man or woman on the ground? You got their face mashed to the damn concrete, and you pull
Okay.
out a gun. You pull your gun out, and you take it and you put it to their side, and you kill them in broad daylight in New York City.
And they come up with a bogus excuse why you did it.
I want to know if there's any police. I'm looking for a police officer that's raw and uncut and ain't afraid or nothing, that really, really would tell the truth. I want to know how the fuck that shit feels when you kill another person. I don't, listen, I ain't never killed nobody. I don't really know people. I don't know too many. I don't know no, too many people that killed somebody. Well, my brother-in-law did years ago. Years ago. He God rest his soul. But I don't know nobody that's ever killed somebody. And I think for most of us, most of us can say that if we had to, we would go into survival mode and we would do that. But there are people that kill people every day, and I don't understand how you live with yourself after you've done that. I just don't. I don't understand. I don't understand murderers. I don't understand when a person robs you, they feel like they got to shoot you because it makes no sense. I'm gonna shoot you and kill you, right? And so because you're gonna tell that I robbed you, right? Okay. Now if you tell I robbed you, I might get 3 to 5 years or maybe at the max 10. But if I kill your ass, I'm either getting the death penalty or I'm gonna be in the jail for the rest of my life.
No, that's because you're black. But if you're white and you kill somebody black, that's not going to happen.
That's
They're
true.
going to come up with every reason and excuse why you deserved to kill the black boy or black girl because they were horrible, horrible people when they graduated college. They're outstanding citizens, but they'll pull up one ticket they got for speeding and say they were a horrible citizen. They deserve to die.
Mm-hmm. Now, I put up a video about white privilege today. I need y'all to go to my Facebook page and go on my page, Tramel McCray, and watch that. And y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I need y'all to leave me some comments about that.
Now, that video will make you mad.
Now, also, I just want to say this. I done seen just as many black cops do the same gutter, low-down bullshit to black people. That's why I didn't want to say just white cops, because more than white cops are included in this.
Well, most black cops I've seen do it, beat them up bad. They don't necessarily.
Black cops is just as dirty. Black cops, black detectives in New York City are just as dirty.
They don't kill them. They might beat the shit out of them and hurt them really bad, but they don't kill them.
They kill them. They don't kill them, but they send them. They send them to jail for shit they didn't do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They do all of that, but they not standing there.
That ain't no better.
No, what I'm saying is, yes, I'd rather go to jail for something I didn't do than be dead for no fucking
reason.
Me.
I'd rather for you to fucking shoot me than to put me in jail for the rest of my life, and I'm sitting here, I'm trying to with no money, can't pay no damn lawyer to fix the shit that you done put up on me. Oh, absolutely not. Shoot me. I ain't gonna be in no jail, child, getting my back dug out. No, honey. No, these cookies, no, ain't nobody getting these cookies. These are my cookies. I'm not going to jail and giving up my cookie.
I'm gonna need y'all to like.
Because what I got ain't no trick. It's a treat.
YouTube. I need y'all to like the video. There's only 2 likes on the video. I need everybody watching to like the video.
Yes, like the video. Like the video, y'all.
Now, can we get off police brutality?
Yes, we can get off police brutality.
Have you seen the video where that complex in Atlanta kicked everybody out today that was late on their rent?
Well, ain't Atlanta open back up?
They kicked everybody out that was late on their rent. 23 family.
Okay.
They had to get a congressman or mayor of that town or congressman and a preacher to stop the eviction process. And they only gave them 30 more days to stay there. Their reasoning was that they are renovating it, and people that were there, that lived there, that paid their rent on time, they got moved immediately to different apartments within the complex or different complexes that the complex owned because they paid their rent. But the people that were late on their rent had to stay, and they got an eviction notice Sunday night for today. So today, a lot of them were running around because they didn't believe that they were going to get evicted in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
So a lot of people are saying that it's unfair because some of these people may have lost their jobs, so
Right.
they can't pay the back rent.
Hmm.
Other people are saying, well, they probably were already late on their rent before the coronavirus, but that would mean January, because in January, I mean, started in February. So if they were late in February, March, April,
Do you think that was fair?
to kick people out in the middle of a pandemic, I'm going to say no. But at the same time, Atlanta opened back up. So,
But all jobs, although Atlanta has opened back up, that doesn't mean everybody got their
well,
job
that don't mean
back.
you got a job back. But at the same time, they can't just keep letting you live there with no job.
No,
I
they
mean,
can't.
let's be realistic about this. How many of them use that coronavirus check to pay their
Right,
back
and that's what
rent?
I was going to say. I was going to get ready to play devil's
Because
advocate, and
I
I
used
was
to
going to
live in
say,
Atlanta, and I know the rent is not as much, depending on where you live. And I know where that complex was. It was
hmm
not in the ritzy part of Atlanta.
right,
It was in oh, I can't think of it. It'll come to me, but it wasn't in a ritzy part of Atlanta. Well, Georgia, because it wasn't Atlanta. It wasn't a ritzy part of Georgia. It was just a regular part of Georgia. So I
right.
already know the rent over there. The most is probably if $1,000, if $1,000. Or people been telling me Atlanta rent been going up because a lot of people been moving there. So maybe their rent was as much as their coronavirus check. So if you know you late on your rent, why won't you take the check and pay it? Now, if
Because
you
let me just,
but if you gotta eat, I get that. But at least pay something and see if they'll take something so that they can move you someplace else. I don't know.
well, let me just say
It's
this.
a double
Let me
edged
just say
sword.
this. This is unfortunately the downfall of we as black people. And let me just say this, and I know hopefully I won't get no backlash from this, but you know what? We as black people need to stop robbing Peter to save Paul. We need to stop predicting what the future may hold because we ain't no genies and we ain't no psychics or nothing like that. You don't know exactly what's going to happen. Now, there's a lot of people out there that would say, oh, well, they got their stimulus payments, but we don't know if all those people that was evicted got their stimulus payments because who ain't got their stimulus payment yet?
True.
Number one. Number two is that this pandemic has been resonating. And did I say the right word, resonating? I don't
It
know.
depends on what you're about to say
This
now.
pandemic has been going on since what, February?
Yeah. Really,
Okay,
the end of January.
February, into January, February. Within that period of time, a majority of those people have not been just like totally zero, flat out broke. They didn't start closing cities and states until basically April, like mid-April and May.
March, really.
So for the most part, if you didn't have a job, hopefully you had some type of savings or hopefully you had some type of money in your pocket. Now, there also, Joseph, we live here in New Jersey.
Well,
I mean, in New York.
even.
I don't know what services probably were offered to people down there in Georgia. Did they have food pantries open that they could have been privy to without instead of spending their stimulus check? It's so many different things.
For you to get kicked out, I'm sure it's more than 1 month.
Yeah, it's more. It has to be more than 1 month.
And if they renovate and you knew you had to move anyway.
Listen, I'm hoping that none of those people that got kicked out was the ones that got their stimulus payment and went out and got their hair did for $200 and then went on a shopping spree. I'm hoping that.
Right, and I agree. I want to address two things Luna said.
What's that?
I agree with Luna when because I feel the same way like you. A white person can't tell me nothing about racism because they don't walk in our shoes, especially when they try to tell you there is no such thing as racism. Black people cannot be racist. We are not the majority, so we cannot be racist. That's number one. Number two is I agree with you that everybody is just basically one paycheck away from being homeless. Everybody is one paycheck away from being homeless, especially before the pandemic. Now in the pandemic is even worse. So like I don't know. Like when I read the story, there was people on the comments and they were all some people was like, well, what did they expect?
Right.
Other people were saying the complex should have been more sympathetic
Right.
to the situation. And I feel like it's a double-edged sword.
It
I
is.
feel most of the people that are late on their rent was always late on their rent.
Right.
And they always got a pass. And this time, because the complex is doing renovations, you can't get a pass. And they told you that if you were late on your rent, you had to move. They weren't going to relocate you to a different apartment or a different complex or whatever they did.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it's a double-edged sword with that.
It is.
I mean, most people that had a job are getting unemployment. They got a stimulus check. They got whatever it was they needed. And I know unemployment is hard to get through to because I know somebody that tries every day to get on unemployed. Well, they have it, but they can never get through to put in their time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hard in itself. So sitting here saying, okay, I'm gonna get an unemployment check, but when am I gonna get through to get it? And granted, they're gonna give you one lump sum because of all these weeks that were missed. But at the end of the day, when is it gonna free up for me to slip in there and
Right.
put in my information?
Right.
So I get all of that.
Right.
I don't know. It's just for me that's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
If it's people that were never really late on their rent, then I think an exception should be made. If it's people that were always late on their rent, always you had to go get an eviction notice, then they just need to deal with what is coming to them.
Yes, and I agree with you too, Derek. Gatewood. Yes, there are a lot of people out there that have access to services and try to get them, and it's just a process. It's a process. Trust me when I tell you, I am very empathetic to that. I really am. Like I said, I was only playing devil's advocate, but I am very empathetic to that because I too am going and am experiencing that same issue. Well, we too are experiencing that same issue at the moment. In what capacity, I really don't want to get into it because that's a whole nother show. Okay, but listen, I'm just the only thing that I'm saying to us as black people. If this money, this stimulus money, now they say there's going to be a second stimulus payment. If there's to be a second stimulus payment and you have just completely spent yours, when you get the second one, if you are able to save it or save something from it, then save something from it because I feel like as bad as this situation that we're in right now is, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and there is a message in what has taken place. I believe that everything that happens for a reason. I don't know if this was intended if the universe intended or God intended for this to be a restart or opportunity for us to restart or what. I mean, they say our children, you millennials who are always talking so much junk, is gonna be paying for this for the next for your lifetime probably. Hopefully, we will not go into a depression because we are very close. The numbers show that we are very close to the Great Depression. They're comparing numbers, yes, and hopefully, let's pray that the Democrats get exactly what they want because the Democrats are not only shooting for us to get a second stimulus check, they're looking to put a delay on rent and all other utilities,
And if you
some of them until the end of the year.
See, and this goes back to the rent thing.
Right. And if
Because
you paid your rent,
if you pay, what they're looking for to do is if you paid your rent on time in these last couple of months, they're looking for you to get all that
your
money back.
Right, exactly.
From the landlord.
Right.
You just
Well, not from the landlord,
not from the landlord,
government.
but the government is going to give you all the money back you
Right.
paid for rent. So then that leaves people out that haven't been paying their rent.
Yeah.
And I get it. Some people can't afford to. And I'm going to be honest. If it was a choice between rent and food, I'm going to eat. I'm not. I mean, that's a double-edged sword. It's, do I eat? Do I pay my rent? If it's just a person by themselves, then they can make that decision. When you have kids, the decision is already made for you that you have to feed your kids, period. And you may have to go to a food pantry. I know in New Jersey, in Newark especially, they give out bunch of food daily, and people don't even go pick it up.
Yeah.
And it's like they're giving away free meat.
Right.
Free
and they're having to throw away food.
Because people ain't picking it up.
Right, because people ain't picking it up. Now, also, guys, I'm going to put this in the comment section as well. There is somebody that I really think that you guys should follow on YouTube. His name, the name of the page is Clear Value Tax. And the reason why I'm telling you to follow this page, this channel, is because we don't do plugs here, but we try to be informative. The reason why I'm telling you to follow this guy is because he has all the expertise on this stimulus package. So if you want to know what's going on with the stimulus package, this guy is the guy to watch. Go to his page and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notifications. He's a very, very intelligent man. He knows about the stimulus package.
I don't mean to laugh, but surprise around the corner said they spending all their money on wigs and Amazon.
Yes. Girl, and let me tell y'all girls, y'all girls that's moving down to to Atlanta. Let me give y'all a little insight, and Joseph, you need to give a little insight on this too. You think you're going down to Atlanta and you're going to play those rent games that you play up here, where you can pay your rent, not pay your rent for 6 and 9 months? It don't happen like that.
Not in Atlanta.
Not in the A. Not in the A.
Not in Georgia, period.
Not in the A. Baby, you mess around and not pay your rent. Your rent is 5 days late. Mess around and do that, and what happens, Joseph? They sit you out, and you got y'all children, you girls know from New York, surprise around the corner. You know in New York, what they do in New York when they get ready to evict you.
Child, they do it in
Maryland
Maryland
too.
shit.
They take your shit.
I came home from work one day and they had everybody, their whole family stuff on the lawn.
You be living right outside.
The grandmother was sitting there with the kids, and the little kids was playing with their toys on the front lawn. And
Could you give me something to drink?
Like,
okay, I'm going in the kitchen to get you something to drink. You be outside.
Because I had never seen that before. Because I'm from
I've
New York.
it.
I'm from New York and New Jersey, and I've never seen them put people's stuff out in the middle of the street.
Well, us gay people call that.
As soon as I moved to Maryland and I saw that that's what they did, I said my rent will never be late.
Okay. What in most southern states, they don't play that shit. They don't have no problem with putting you and your furniture
on the
TV
and then charge
VCR.
And then add it to the rent.
And hurry up and tell you can't stay in front of our building like that. We're going to call the police. What you going to do?
And the garbage
with your furniture outside. All your furniture, your living room set,
I promise you, the little kids were sitting out there. I felt so bad for them.
They don't give a fuck about no damn churn. They don't care about no churn.
I guess the father or mother went to get like a U-Haul or something to put the stuff in. And the grandmother was out there sitting in the chair watching them play, and I'm just sitting there like.
And she was unbothered, wasn't she?
She was unbothered.
She was unbothered, cause it happens all the time. It happens all the time. You girls from up north, y'all can't go down south with that thinking that you are still up north. Cause if you do, we call that what? We call that gag nation. Do y'all know what that means? Do you know what the gags of Gag Nation means? That means you done took a big old gag pill with no water.
Okay. Speaking of water, make sure when we finish this video, you go and get yourself the coldest water bottle.
Yes.
anything cold, nice and cold for over 36 hours, and anything hot, hot for
Man,
12 hours.
How we gonna promote that? And we ain't even got the damn bottle sitting in front of us. We waiting for our bottle to come. But it can keep your water cold. Somebody told me. I'll tell you when we get it. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna move. We're gonna move right along. Y'all gotta say hi to Jomel because he is begging to be on the camera. He keep on jumping on me. So y'all say good evening. Everybody say good evening to Jomel. Everybody on Facebook, give him some hearts. But say good evening to him. He was a good boy this week. He went to the vet. He had his first vet appointment. And he was just, they loved him to death. And they brought him back out. We had to give him to him out of the car. And they brought him back to us. And it was like,
last week.
That
appointment was last
week. Yeah, last week. It was last week, child. Y'all know me. Y'all know how. Y'all don't pay no attention to me. My husband always got to correct me. But he got all his shots done that he needed. And he got his little tags that he needed for his rabies and stuff. And he got his first hair appointment. Not using the stimulus money. He got his first hair appointment on the 16th of this month. So
June.
No, next month. So he'll be looking nice and cute. Don't hate on us. Don't hate on the doggy. Jomel said, do not hate on him, and look at his new harness that he got from Chewy. Y'all like his new harness? This is his new harness. It's camouflage, so just in case the apocalypse break out, he can come with us with his camouflage on, and nobody won't be able to find him unless they look at the white part. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, are we ready to get to questions, or do you have anything else you want to bring to light? Or?
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna get on with the questions, and hopefully, well, they always good questions, so I know you're gonna have some goodies tonight. Okay, I just saw one. He pulled up. It's real long. Okay, Jomel, come on.
Okay, the first question. King's help. I'm friends with a new man. He is so fine. When we first got introduced, our eyes met. I feel like he is kind of flirting with me, but I just want to make sure it's not me who's really feeling him. Like I feel fireworks when he's around. What is one to do?
Make the first move.
Oh, wait a minute. I read that wrong.
Oh, okay.
My friend's new man is so fine. So y'all heard the rest, so y'all want me to read it the way it's supposed to be read.
Read the whole thing over again, Joseph, please.
My friend, it says, King's help. My friend's new man is so fine. When we first got introduced, our eyes met. I feel like he is kind of flirting with me, but I just want to make sure it's not me who's really feeling him. Like I feel fireworks when he's around us. What is one to do?
That sounds like a silly song. My man is your man, is your man, is your man. I'm gonna let you answer this first because I always let you answer this because this question has been asked by us to us in so many different ways. So I'm waiting to see what my husband getting ready to say. I'm gonna turn my back. I'm gonna go right on ahead and turn my back.
Find a new man. Just find yourself your old man, because nothing's good is going to come from it. You're going to lose a friend. Your friend is going to lose a man, because I don't know if it's a man or a woman. So your friend is going to lose their man. You're going to lose a friend. In the end, you're going to look horrible behind it. So just let it go. Now, if he steps to you and he starts making passes at you, then the first thing you need to do is tell your friend what's going on and let your friend make an informed decision from there. Why are you looking at me like that? And let your friend make an informed decision from there. And if your friend chooses to leave, then at that point, it's whatever. But just know if he did it to your friend, he will do it to you. And I, why you looking at me like that?
Let me take my, excuse me, y'all, but I got to take my gag pill with no water because I ain't got no crow on the stove. Okay. Come here. I am so proud of you. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. If y'all go back on videos of us from the past, like I said, people have asked us this question in so many ways, and in so many ways, me and my husband have been not fighting or nothing like that, but we have just had difference of opinion when it has come to this. But my husband said everything that I would probably say, and he just said it in a different way. He said it nice. I was getting ready to get real nasty.
I feel you should tell your friend. You never make the first move. You should tell your friend. But after your friend makes an informed decision, if your friend stays, then your friend stays. If your friend and this man break up or whatever the case may be, then at that point, it's up to you what you want to do.
Now, see, I'm getting ready to take the kiss back from you.
No, that's what I said, when your friend makes an informed decision. Because who's to say, and now this is where we're going. This is where he's going to take the kiss back. But who's to say, just because your friend and him can't make it together, that you and him can't make it together? I'm just saying.
And you know what? Let's see. I ain't going to answer the first part of the question because he answered it for me. Because I was going to say the same thing that he just said. But let me say this. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But you know what? You better be prepared. If you do that, if you go to your friend and you tell your friend that your boy is hitting on me, your friend is hitting on me, and he decides that he gonna break up with them, and then you go follow behind, trying to, and he trying to get with you, and you get with him. Know this, y'all looking at me. You're gonna lose a friend, and you're gonna have a real bad enemy. Because I know me. If I see you with the motherfucker, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I agree.
I'm gonna beat when I tell you it's gonna be some snow bringing and flower bringing and whatever the hell Erykah Badu is singing. We gonna have a problem. Know that you've lost a friend. And I don't know what that friendship meant to you. It may be a 10, 15-year friendship, but no 10, 15-year friendship, you gotta weigh it. No 10, 15-year friendship is worth losing over a piece of ass.
Well, I agree.
It's not. It's just not. Or some pain. It's not. No friendship is worth that. So if you should find yourself, and listen, millennials, because y'all don't know etiquette on dating. Only thing y'all know etiquette on is Adam for Adam, BGC Live, and all those other things. That's all y'all know. Just open the door and just get it in. That's all y'all know. But let me give y'all that say y'all want to be in a relationship, or you have friends, some advice. It's never worth losing a friendship. A good friendship is never worth losing over a man. As a matter of fact, nobody, friends, no. I don't care how long you've been friends. I don't care if you've been friends for 10 minutes. It's not worth losing a friend. The friendship is the most important thing. It's not. And if you find yourself in that position, then you go to your friend and you tell your friend trying to hit, because Joseph, Child, let me listen. Your friend trying to hit on me. We whooping that. We whooping his ass together.
But I mean,
no, we whooping his ass together, Joseph. We
but
whooping
they
his ass.
said my friend's new man. So
I don't give
something new. It's not like they've been together for months and
well,
months.
he'll
and
be
months.
an old. He should
it's
be
something
old.
new. So that's why I'm saying if the man flirts with you and you know he's flirting with you, not some made up shit in your head, then you need to tell your friend before
She'll be
stop
old.
it before it starts.
Yeah, he'll be old the next day. He'll be an old friend. He'll be a new boyfriend. And he'll be an old boyfriend the next day because me and him won't be together. Number two is, and then it's like a double-edged sword because if you go to your friend and you tell your friend what's going on, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna take the other person's side. I've seen that happen too. So you got to think about that too. It depends on the friend. Like if I had a friend that I've been friends with for like 10, 15 years, and they said to me, and they were dating somebody new, and I felt like this person was making a pass at me or something like that. I'm not well, I would probably tell them. But if this friend of mine has been my friend for maybe a couple of months or a year or something like that, I probably wouldn't tell him, and I would probably not be hang around them as much. What you showing me?
Look weird.
Oh, yeah. We probably would not be friends. I probably would not, hang out with you guys as much if I felt like your boyfriend was looking at me in a way that made me feel uncomfortable. I would just leave the friendship alone. I would actually probably allow the friendship to kind of like fade out because I would feel like I'm just not for the mess.
So what if your friend told you? Well, let's say you told your friend. Your man is this, that, and the third. He came. I know he likes me, but he just hasn't verbally said it. But this is what's going on. He don't want you. What if they come at you with attitude?
Like if my friend come at me with attitude,
you ain't good enough for this man, and now you feel some kind of way because you're like, really?
Now you want to know what the old Tramel would do?
I can tell you what.
Joseph, you want to know what the new
I can tell you what
would
Joseph
do.
did.
You want to know what the old Tramel would do, or you want to know what the new Tramel would do?
I can tell. I mean,
because I can tell you both. See, because the old Tramel, he gonna reach right in his back pocket and open up a can of whoop ass. He ain't gonna open it up and he ain't gonna unleash. No, I'm not gonna unleash the can of whoop ass unless you try it. I'm gonna be prepared. But bitch, don't tell me he don't want me. What?
Well, see, we different because when you tell me he don't want me, I'm gonna prove that he does.
See, I'm not gonna do all that. See, you're Aries. You Aries people, y'all evil and y'all need to be destroyed. Y'all use our powers for evil when y'all get a chance. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna invest that much time in trying.
But it's not. It wasn't invest. Honestly, it wasn't having to invest time. It was you're stupid. You don't see the signs. You've been warned not to leave this person alone with me. But countless of people have told you don't leave this person alone with me, and you insisted.
Oh, that's a different story. Then you a dummy.
You insisted that I wasn't good enough to want. So I was,
So you got to prove it.
You're not going to make me feel less than beautiful.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to go and you're going to go?
What am I going to do, or what did I do?
Is this I have a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll? Is that another one of them stories?
Your boyfriend was upstairs, and I said, "Put it in your mouth," and they did. And the one that told me I was less than desirable.
I want to know what. Listen, we both lived in New Jersey, right?
But this was when this is when I lived in the messy state of Georgia.
Because I'm trying to understand. See, you know what, guys? I have to be a little.
Hey, Harriet.
I have to enlighten you guys a little bit.
Welcome back, Luna.
Although my husband and I, we met in Jersey. We met in Jersey when we were very young.
And he didn't want me back then.
Lies from the Book of Lies. Anyway, we met in New Jersey when we were very young, and we both come from. We actually both our worlds like as gay men, like kind of like intertwined like this. But some of the stuff that he be telling me, child, I be like, well, where the hell was I when all this shit was going on? Where the fuck was I when this shit was going on? And then he tells
I have
me,
lived my life.
listen,
I have lived my life. My sister asked me one day, do I have any regrets? And I told her no.
well, you ain't got no reason to have no damn regrets.
I told her that there are certain things that I would have done different if I could, but I don't regret anything because I have lived my life completely my way.
Well, let me ask you this. Did you regret proving the point?
No. Because if I'm going to point prove, I'm going to point prove.
I love you so much. I do.
I don't. I don't feel bad behind what I did because I'm not. See, this is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying about I don't have no regrets. Because for me, before I do something, I sit and I weigh out the decision in my head, and I make two scenarios. Well, it can go this way, or it can go that way, or maybe it can go a third way. And before I make any decision, I always ask myself, can I live with what the outcome is going to be? If I can, then I'm going to go ahead with what I want to do. If I can't, then I'm not going to do it.
Right.
And it's like, and for example, excuse me, y'all. For example, when I lived in Maryland, everybody kept telling me, don't move to Georgia. Don't move to Georgia. Don't move to Georgia. But I wanted to move to Georgia. Even in the process of moving to Georgia, something happened to block me from moving to Georgia. Now, instead of looking at that as a sign, I didn't look at that as a sign because this is what I wanted and I was going to get what I wanted. So I still moved to Georgia. Worst decision I ever made in my life. The day after I moved there, I didn't like it. I wanted to go back home. It had nothing to do. If you ask me why I don't like Georgia, honest to God, I can't give you a reason. It just wasn't someplace I was supposed to be. And I should have listened to the signs and things of that nature, but I didn't. And a lot of people that know me ask me, do you regret moving to Georgia? And my answer is no. Because although my whole world fell apart, although a lot of things happened to me when I was in Georgia, that I'm not going to say it wouldn't have happened if I stayed in Maryland because I have no control over my kidneys. But I can never sit back and say, what if? Because I know the what if, because I did it. And I always live under that thing. When I die, I never want to have a what if in my life. Right. I never want to have a what if I would have. Right. Because everything I want to do, I know the outcome. People always say to me, you just pack up and move when you want to move. And that was the one thing I loved about Tramel, because I knew I didn't want to stay in Jersey. I hated New Jersey. And when I brought it to his attention, he was like, come on, let's go. And I knew I needed somebody like that because when I'm ready to go, I want to go. I'm spontaneous. I like new things. I like different things. I'm not a person, I'm not afraid of change. I embrace it. I hate the same thing over and over. That's why, like in this pandemic, if it wasn't a pandemic, I would be completely okay with sitting in my house and being able to go out when I want to. But now, because I technically, I don't have to, but I do it for my safety, it's becoming monotonous to me. It's becoming like, I don't want to do this. I want to go out. I want to do this. I want to do that. I told my sister the other day, I want to go to the beach. She was like, you ain't never want to go to the beach before there was a pandemic. I said, true, but I want to go to the beach now because they have a beautiful beach up here. And I'm like, I want to go to the beach. So I just try to live with no what ifs. And I definitely try to live with no regrets because I never want to, I just weigh my decisions.
Yeah, well, I've lived my life like
I'm
that.
I'm either going to sink or I'm going to swim. And if I sink, guess what? I'm gonna start swimming to pull myself out. I don't have a problem with failing. I don't want to fail, and that's not my mission to fail. But if I fail, I'm not afraid of failure because nothing beats a failure but a try.
Get out of that.
And I tried. It didn't work, and I know it didn't work. So let me move on to the next.
Leave it alone. Y'all having a puppy is like having a baby. I swear for God.
Hey, Gerald, thank you.
And thank you, Philip. Thank you so much. I really really appreciate that.
Hey, Prototype.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that one tonight, Philip. So if that's what she was looking for, you were at the wrong place. Um,
I have surprised around the corner. Don't fall into Tramel's trap with that bacon, egg, and cheese.
yeah, y'all don't want me to tell that story no more. Y'all sure y'all want me to tell that story? Y'all done heard that story before. They get his ass in trouble every single time I talk about
I'm
it
ready
too.
for the second question because it's a lie.
Why are you smiling at the second question? What?
I said, do you want me to do the second question?
Yes.
I was smiling at the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, I thought the question was something that we gon'
No,
okay.
no, not really.
Okay, go ahead, read
It
it.
says, help, please. I'm so tired of people talking on their cell phones in public with the phone on speaker. I don't really care about your conversation and who you're talking to and what you have to say. Why are why are people still doing this in 2020? And then when you look at the person, they look at you like you all kinds of crazy because you don't want to hear their little conversation. Any advice on how to handle a situation like this in public when you don't know the person?
I'm glad to answer that. Well, first of all, you ain't got to worry about that right now. You ain't got to worry about that right now because look at what's going on now. Number one. Number two is, and let me be clear about this, and I'm going to try to say this as best I can. We look, it ain't your world, big girl.
Cage?
It ain't your world. It's not you. This is what you have to remember when you see people doing things that aggravate you on the train. Because I know it can be aggravating. You just got off of work. You aggravated already. You mad already because you got to sit on this hot train or what have you. For those of us that live in the city, when you in the country and you got to drive your car, you got to sit in traffic for hours and stuff like that. And people got their music blasting or they doing shit, or you just walking down the street and somebody do something that annoys you. You got to understand. The one thing that you got to understand is it ain't your world. It ain't your world, big girl. It's not your world. You are not the only person that lives in this world. You ain't the only one that pay rent to live in this apartment. Because think of United States. I can only talk about the United States. Think of the United States as one big apartment with a whole bunch of people, with a whole bunch of different personalities, with a whole lot of other stuff going on. You have to you have to your tolerance. When you are out in the community and in the social world, in the world, you have to learn to have tolerance for a whole lot of ignorant bullshit, a whole lot of fuck shit,
Hey, Lauren.
a whole lot of bullshit. You just have to. You have to learn to have tolerance and patience. And I know it's not easy. Trust me, you're talking to somebody with both bipolar disorder. I just went in Walgreens and blacks yesterday. It ain't an easy thing. It's not an easy thing, but you got to understand. It's not your world. It's not your world.
Don't get me as much as the kid thing does.
What do you mean?
Like,
the kids climbing all over the place.
See, when people do that with their phone to me, a lot of times if you listen to the conversation, they just want to be heard because they're reading somebody, or they're telling somebody off, or they're telling somebody's business, and they're doing it for the shock value. So it's like, child, whatever. Like, the phone thing, that don't kind of really bother me.
Yeah, but when you got your children,
but the kid thing, like, we was in the doctor's office one day, and this little boy, the little boy had to be 2-3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And his mother just let him walk around the whole office, and he just walking up to people, slapping the shit out their leg. I looked at Tramel and said, if this little boy come over here and slap me, I swear to God, I'm going to put my size 13 foot in his chest and kick him across.
Oh, well, I've done it before. I've done it.
And Tramel was like, you can't do that. I said, if he hits me, I'm going to put my foot square in his chest and kick him across the room. Because I don't remember the little boy's name, but I could be malicious to say some a boo file because it was some ghetto bitch.
Uh-huh.
But we going to call him Bobby, and she was like, "Oh, Bobby, I'm sorry, Bobby's just playing. Well, why don't you snatch Bobby the fuck up and sit him in your lap? How about that?
Right.
Because I can guarantee you, if Bobby come over here to me and you gonna be fighting. And I expect for me and you to be fighting because I don't expect you to let me kick your kid across the room. As soon as he looked at me and she saw the look on my face, she snatched little Bobby up so fast and sat him, come on, sit down. Yeah, bitch. That's what
Now,
you do.
you know what?
Because I'm not here for your little kid shenanigans.
Now, I got a story for you. Now, guys, I'm here to tell y'all this story. Y'all don't try this today because this was way back in the day. This was back in the 90s. When things were different. And you gotta subtly do it. You gotta let them sit next to you. And this is what I did. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. It was this damn kid. I was in the doctor's office. Don't do it to me. I was in the doctor's office, and this little boy, he was being bad. He was jumping all over shit. That little motherfucker came over, and he took one of the toys that was in there, and he took it, and he hit me with it. He kept on hitting me with it. Well, I said I made a promise I was gonna get him back before I got out that goddamn doctor's office. His mother was sitting there going, he's just so very active. I waited right till he got next to me, child, and I went right over here by his leg. I ain't gonna do it to you. And I pinched. You got to do a little pinch. I took my 2 fingers like this and I pinched. And you know how you used to get pinched and you had to turn?
Yes, because my grandmother used to was good for that.
I pinched that little mother. I was in my 20s, y'all. Well, don't do that shit now. You do that shit today, your ass.
Well, when I was gonna kick the little boy across the room, it was only 2 years ago. Really? So I was in the doctor's office. That doctor's office, you stormed out.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Because I just can't.
Jomel, behave.
And in all fairness, it's not the kid's fault. It's the parents' fault for letting them act like that.
It is.
So you really can't get mad at the kids.
Right.
But I just hate unruly kids. Like, it destroys my spirit to see an unruly child. Now, if your child is well mannered, my sister is on this live. She would tell you, anytime I took care of my niece, me and my niece only had one problem. And that's because I would go and ask her. My sister leave and her and husband do what they want. I go in the room, maybe 20 minutes later. You hungry? No. She get right on that phone right after I ask her if she hungry and call my sister and say she hungry. Then of course I get a phone call. Why you ain't feeding my baby? I'm like, I just asked her if she wanted to eat, and she told me no. She was like, well, she hungry. Feed her. Once I told my niece, I said, look, if you want to eat when I come, if I don't ask you in time, tell me you want to eat. If when I ask you hungry, tell me. But see, she learned the trick because when she saw Uncle Jojo could cook, anytime I said, you hungry? Yes. Then she was ready to eat when she saw I could cook. But maybe because she didn't know I could cook. Or she was scared that she was bothering me if I told her. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, so if I ask you, and then your mom called me and tell me to feed you, what's the difference? Because she used to do it to me all the time when I first used to watch her.
Now, y'all, like I said, don't do that. Don't do that today. Because if you do that today, you're going to jail. Not only are you going to jail, you're going to get your ass. You're going to get your whole ass handed to you. And don't go calling Judge Judy and saying that you watched the McCray-Kingz on YouTube. You did what Tramel McCray did 20 years ago, because your ass, first of all, I ain't got no goddamn money. Is this water? It's ice. First of all, I ain't got no goddamn money, so you ain't getting there nothing unless the show pay you. Number one. Number two is I ain't got nothing to do with
Jomel.
Now let me tell y'all this about Jomel. Y'all hear him in the background, right? The only time Jomel get unruly and crazy is when we doing this live show. I promise you that. Want attention. Because he's an attention hoe. And he don't like when his attention is taken away from him. He doing everything under the goddamn sun. He done pulled down shit. He done took my goddamn microphone.
What are you doing? Why are you coughing?
Because he just doing stuff. He coughing. He faking. He faking. He's a fake. He doing that to get the attention.
With your socks up now.
Leave my damn socks alone.
No, come here. Come here. Let go. Let's go.
Shout out to Brandy Nicole. Brandy Nicole. What's going on, Brandy Nicole? Roger, I miss you guys too. I miss being in Tennessee. Yeah. And hey, Lawrence, yeah, I know he took it. He stole it. And he looking at you like, bitch, why you take that from me? Ain't nobody tell you to take that. But anyway, go on with the next question. Y'all, it ain't your world.
That we only got 2.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Yeah, it ain't your world. It ain't your world. It ain't your world. It ain't your world. But you know what? One thing I have to say about things like that, like when you see kids in the doctor's office, or you see kids cutting up on the train and shit like that, wherever you see them at. First of all, let me say this, mothers. Y'all have some damn consideration.
You calling CPS, he called APS on me. You calling CPS for Joe Mel. Like, I'm just gonna end up all over the place.
Y'all, you know what? I'm trying not to get on that list, y'all. Y'all trying to get Joe Mel. Y'all and Joe Mel is trying to put me on that dog abuse list, because you know now you can't abuse your dog. If your dog, if they consider your dog, they got a CPS hotline for dogs now. And if they find out you abuse your dog, you go on a national list, like an abuse list for abusing dogs.
She took Biscuit back.
Is my daughter on here? Mm-mm. Oh God, Joseph, you get ready. Oh, you done made me. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. You can't even say that word to me no more. Y'all, let me tell y'all something.
Cage?
No, because we get ready to get up off of here, y'all.
As soon as you say it, he get quiet.
We get ready to get off of here. Now, what I am going to do is this before we get off of here. I am going to open our video up to you guys. Now, if you want to answer, if you have a question to ask, or you have a comment, or anything that you want to say, I'm going to put a link in the comment section. And when you click that link, I can bring you on. Let me just change.
You can do it through your phone.
You could do it through your cell phone. You could do it on your laptop, wherever you want. So I just need to get the link. Copy. Okay, it's copied. And I'm going to put it in the comments. Now we're going to do this for about...
right, Lisa. That's why we getting his baby brother. I just saw his mom. She's good and pregnant. She should be dropping his brother any day now.
Yeah. Now we ain't gonna do this for long. So if y'all want to come on, please feel free to come on and ask us any questions you want.
Wigs together.
Yes, but don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful, because pandemic or not, I'll come and find you. And I'm like Cardi B. If I got a problem with you now,
Uncle Fred said leave his great nephew
alone. I got a problem with you forever. Huh?
Uncle Fred said leave his great nephew alone.
Oh, Joe Mel is too much. Joe Mel is too much. Let's see. So guys, the link is up there. So please feel free to click on the link. And if you want to come in, feel free. That we on a time schedule here, y'all know. So let me know what's up, what's going on.
Or if it's too quick, we'll do it again next week.
Yes, if it's too quick for you guys.
Because I know some of y'all need to get your wigs together.
I know you girls don't like coming on camera unless your weave is right or your wig is right. I get it. I understand, because my wig ain't tight either. I ain't did nothing to mine. So, that it's fine if nobody comes in. It really is. It's fine, child.
Or if you have questions, type them in.
So if you have questions,
because we only got 2 sent to us this week. So.
Yeah, type them in the comment section. And again, I'd like to thank all you people on Facebook for tuning in to us. It ain't nothing but 4 people there, but 4 people is 400 to us. And for you 4 people that's on our Facebook page, on the Facebook thing,
just join everybody else on YouTube for the fun conversations.
That's right.
We're having them on YouTube in the comment section.
Yes, or you can go over to our TheMKingz Corner page if you want to. There's plenty of videos there of us as well. And while we're waiting for somebody to come in, or maybe possibly come in, Please make sure that you are following us on all social media platforms, and we are on YouTube, Instagram, we're on Facebook, Twitter.
On Facebook, we have the McCray-Kingz page, and you can on Facebook you can follow both. You can add both of us individually because we both have individual pages as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, also, if you see the bottom right here at the bottom, am I pointing to it? At the bottom, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right here. If you see it at the bottom, I'm sorry, guys. That ticker that's going past, it has our Cash App information. The Cash App information is TheMKingz, TheMKingz, Kings with a Z. So if you feel as though you wish to donate to our platform, please feel free to do so, because we really, really do need your support. Because as you can see, guys, we are moving in slow motion. And there's a delay, and there's a reason for that, because we have old equipment and we ain't got no money to get no new stuff. So
what I see, oh no, go ahead.
Know that all of your donations that you donate to this McCray-Kingz platform goes into our McCray-Kingz platform, i.e., thank you and shout out to the people that actually sent us a Cash App. We were able to get a new camera. It's on its way. We're just waiting for it to come. We were able to get a brand new camera, and hopefully this camera will work out better than the one that we have, because we're using the camera on our laptops. So and they're really not good. They're not made for this. Oh, there go Uncle Fred.
Mm-hmm.
Know that all of your donations that you donate to this McCray-Kingz platform,
we're not in New York State, but from what I see, there's less and less people being diagnosed with coronavirus, so it's not as bad as it was.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this up so we can hear Uncle. Hopefully, it won't be an echo. Hey, Uncle Fred.
Well, how are you?
Give us a second. Hey there.
How are y'all doing? Can you hear me?
Great, thank you.
I want to know.
Yes, I can hear you.
I want to know. This is what I want to know. I'm very upset. Why are y'all messing with my great nephew?
Oh. Well, if you feel as though we messing with him too much, Uncle Fred, we can ship him down there to you, and you can deal with him.
Why y'all messing with my great nephew? He's free to roam everywhere.
What has he got now? Your pen. What are you eating?
Look at you. Look at you. You still messing with him.
Uncle Fred, let me tell you what he does. Y'all don't understand what Jomel does to me. When I take my slippers off, Jomel licks the inside of my slippers, so when I put them back on, they're all wet.
That's love. He's showing you love.
He always doing.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Who else lick your feet?
What's that? He ain't licking my feet. He be licking the slippers.
He licking the feet. That's even worse.
I know that's even worse, right?
He's showing you love. And then after he lick your shoes, he's gonna kiss you.
He licks he licks both of my slippers, but then he'll take one of them and he'll put them in his bed with him, and I'll wake up and he'll be sleeping right on top of it. Or I don't know what it is about me and Joseph sneakers. He like to take our sneakers, and you see how small he is. He runs through the house with one of our sneakers in his mouth.
But that's
love. Big because I have 15 foot.
Huh?
That's love.
Yeah, I know. We know it's love. We know he loves us.
Yeah,
because he would take it and put it right in his bed and go to sleep on it.
He say what?
He'll take his slipper.
Joseph, get that pen from him before he get come here, Papa. Before he poison himself.
Come here.
No, he's getting ready to write. He's getting ready to write you a letter.
No, it's his insulin pen.
Oh Lord have mercy, Joseph. It's empty though. It's empty. It's one of my empty ones. Jesus. My child, and he got toys all around here that he could chew on. He just chews. He likes, you know what it is, Uncle Fred. He's still a baby, so he's chewing. He's teething. He's still got
Oh,
his baby teeth that's coming out and stuff like that.
yeah.
True that.
Yeah, so that's what he's going through. So we, we just deal with it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Except for when he like to chew on Joseph feet.
Oh,
He likes to bite Joseph feet, but hey, he got a shot. So
Really? Is that what we doing?
yeah, he got a shot.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Long,
what else we gonna do?
long as he got his shots.
That's
All right.
it. That's all that matters. He got a shot. You ain't got to go to the hospital.
I'm going to go
There
so
you go.
somebody else can come in.
Thank you, Uncle Fred. It was so good to see you. We love you. You know that.
Love you all too.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Now I got to figure out how to get out of here.
I can get you out. I just have to bring it back over here, right? Yep. There we go. All right. And we're back. That was Uncle Fred. For those of you that don't know Uncle Fred, Uncle Fred is Joseph's uncle. He's my uncle by marriage. But he is the uncle that I always wanted. I had an uncle, my father's brother, but he was one of them. He was mean as a snake, and I did not like him. And Uncle Fred is totally the total opposite of my uncle. As much as I do, and don't get me wrong, I love my Uncle Johnny. Shout out to my Uncle Johnny. I rest in peace. But he was mean as a snake. He just really didn't have no time for churn. He was like me. I don't got no time for churn. But Uncle Fred is
Well, Dana says she can't log into the thing.
She can't. I'll send a link. I'll send another link out. Hold on. Okay.
When you finish.
Okay. Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've just sent another link out, guys. If the first link didn't work, this one should. But Uncle Fred is like the glue to this marriage right here. He's a bottle of glue to this marriage right here. I think had it not been for Uncle Fred, we probably would have killed each other by now. Right? But I'd probably be done killed you. Mr. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll.
Don't believe that lie, y'all.
There ain't no damn lie.
This is a lie.
It is. There ain't no damn lie.
It's a lie. I said, I'll have a bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll, please.
No, he said, I have a bacon, egg, and cheese. This is how he did it. I got to take off my glasses. Let me take my glass off. I have a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. He be batting his eyes like Babs motherfucking Bunny or some shit. That's what almost got his head knocked off in the restaurant.
Not true.
He know it's true. That's why he be sitting there grunting. That's why he's sitting there.
He said, what do you want? And I said, I'll have a bacon, egg, and
no,
cheese.
No, he said, no, do the light voice. Do the light voice.
I said, I'll have a bacon,
no,
egg,
no,
and
no,
cheese.
no, you lied.
That's what I said.
From the book of lies. If you marry, don't do that, because you might get bust side the head doing what my husband did, because he almost got it.
He was just mad because the boy slammed the door in his face.
I'm gonna leave that one.
I wasn't even paying that boy no mind. I didn't know nothing about him until you told me. What? I wasn't. You the one who was like, fuck him out. I'm like, what are you talking about? Why? Because he keep looking at you and da 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 da. And I still didn't believe you until the day when he held the door open for me and then slammed it in your face. I said, oh, maybe Trimmer was right. Why are you looking at me like I'm lying?
It's my sister-in-law on here.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law, I need for you to, because I know you ain't gonna come on camera, because I know you ain't gonna come on camera, honey, unless you photo ready. Now, my sister-in-law is up here. The one thing, and I want you to call me sister-in-law after the show is over with, so you confirm this with me. The one thing that we know about King Joseph McCray, is that he don't miss near nothing. He don't miss nothing. He don't miss a step. So you sitting up here telling me you wasn't paying no attention?
No. I have you. Why would I look at somebody else?
I'm doing the shenanay. I'm doing the shenanay on him. Say that again.
I have you. Why would I look at anybody else?
That's the shenanay, y'all. When you
Not like you looking at that boy.
Listen, when you don't want when you want to ignore somebody and their little thoughts and their little comment they done made, do the shenanay.
I'll have a bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll, please.
Child.
That's what I
Let me
said.
tell you something. He didn't say it like that. We're going to continue to have the same disagreement every time we bring that story
I did.
up.
I said I'll have a bacon, egg, and cheese.
He's trying to change the narrative, y'all. He's trying to lighten the narrative to make it seem like he was just such a good husband that day. It's lies from the book of lies.
And he used to parade back and forth for me.
Lies from the book of lies, Joseph. Lies from the book.
He did used to parade back and forth for me.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But you. We talking about you.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay. I wish I could say what I really wanted to say on here, but then they really kick us off YouTube. Always flirting. Always.
Lies.
But that's okay. Ain't nobody dumb enough to.
When we was at a function and this little micro midget grabbed me and hugged me and said, "I've been dying to do that all night." This one was standing right there and didn't even see it.
Yeah, that'll be a question for tonight. Let me ask you women and you men this.
Tracy said, "I know the voice you're talking about."
Exactly. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. But let me just ask this question. I got to get it together in my head. Hold on. It's coming.
Hey, Mamia Bell.
Hey, Brian Ickes. I lost my chain of thought. You just
About the boy at the thing that grabbed me and hugged me?
Yes. That see, y'all don't understand the dynamic of what has taken place here with me.
And he was mad at me when I said something.
See, let me tell you something. I'll let you.
But he was standing right there. Like, I don't understand how he didn't see this.
We at a function, right? We at a function.
A memorial for someone that passed
function.
away.
It was like a banquet style function. We was at, and
hey, Brian.
You know, they had this function and everything, and whenever the function was over with, the speaker said, everybody, I need for y'all to get up and I need y'all to hug somebody, but I don't want you to hug somebody that you came here with. I want you to hug somebody that you don't know. So everybody going around the room hugging and carrying on, right?
That part was over. No, that part was already over.
Right. This one right here, some little microwave midget, you know, the ones that you take and you put in the microwave and you put on 1 minute and then they come out and they about this big. This man gonna grab him from behind
and wrap his arms
all around him
and snuggle up and say, "I've been wanting to do that all night to you."
Now my question to y'all is this.
Now mind you, Tramel, I'm here. The boy is behind me with his hands around me like this. Tramel is standing right in front of me having a conversation. I'm thinking he sees that this boy is holding on to me because I'm just like frozen, like, the fuck? Because, you know, I got to contain myself because, honest to God, I hate when people just touch me that don't know me. So I'm containing myself because I'm like, I'm already at a memorial service. And if I go off, it's going to, like, that's not the right place to go off.
Now, this is the question that I have for y'all. Now, I ain't gonna ask you what you would do because I know what 90% of the people would do. If you turned around and your mate,
read that.
Your mate was being grabbed by somebody from behind, what would you do? Do I need to ask that question? Do I really need to ask that question? Huh? Do I really need to ask that? Number two is, what would you do if your mate, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend didn't tell you until we was almost home?
No, I told you when we was outside by the car.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me until we got the car. You was dry. We was on the damn highway. Now, Joseph, I remember.
But I didn't realize that a lot of people there were part of Big Boy Pride. So in actuality, it's a bunch of skinny men like Trumel that like big boys like me. So when he did it, in my head, I'm like, ooh, because we weren't married then. So in my head, I'm like, ooh, my fiance is going to kick your natural ass if he sees it. But I didn't say a word because I knew Trumel was going to go off. But he was standing right there.
I would have tore that whole place up, rolls and banquet chairs and all kinds of food and stuff that was left over from the banquet would have been all over the damn place. And it wouldn't, child, you done got me. You make me want to just grab you by the back of the neck and just take you and just bam, bam, spun slapping fucked up.
Hey, Erica.
I'm telling you. Girl, listen, Marnithia, if I would have turned around and saw that, he would have been more than plunked across the damn room. He would have been more than plunked across the room.
But he didn't know we was together.
Yeah, I didn't, and I listen. I didn't see it. Thank the gods, in the universe that I didn't see it. Because if I had seen it, Lord have mercy.
And he had just saw us take a picture all hugged up like this. So he knew if he didn't know that Trumel was my fiance, he had to know that we were together because Trumel took a picture with laying his head on my chest. So that alone, he knew. I saw him standing there watching us take the picture.
You see what Jomel doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like child neglect. He's having separation issues. Jomel, what are you doing? You know what?
He got your socks. He got your hair. He got everything.
We are really truly a family, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess nobody else is coming in tonight. We put the link up and nobody else has come in. It was great talking to you guys. Hey, Tracy. It was great talking to you guys, but we got to go because, like I said, we're on a really tight time schedule. Simply because Joseph has to get on his dialysis machine.
And I haven't eaten dinner.
And, as a diabetic, I have to eat dinner at a certain time, and I'm already. But it was great talking to you guys. Again, please make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. We are on all social media platforms. Do I need to tell you, Sam, again?
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I'm forgetting something. Well, here, YouTube.
Yeah, here, YouTube.
You know that.
Please, guys, please. And this is not me begging, but this is me asking. We are really in need of upgrading our equipment. We really are in need of upgrading our equipment. And so we're trying to do that. It's a slow process, but we really are trying to do that so that we can bring you a better show. We can bring you a better show and stuff like that. And we're having a lot of technical difficulties with the equipment that we have. When you working on a 5 and 6 year old computer, it really does not. You really don't come through the way you really want to. Of course, you guys have told us it's okay, but of course, it doesn't make us feel good. It's like putting on an outfit that you don't like, and everybody telling you, "Oh, girl, you look cute. You look so cute, girl. Beyonce ain't got nothing on you." Listen,
thank you, Lisa.
We need your support. For those of you if you can send us $5 tonight, I would greatly appreciate that. If you can just cash app us $5 to the TheMKingz, We would greatly appreciate that. And even if you can't, send us a cash app of $5, $1, $2. Hell, I got 66 cents in my damn cash app. If you could send that because every penny helps. Every penny helps, and I guarantee you, and anybody will tell you, every single dime that we get from you goes into the McCray-Kingz platform. The only reason why I'm really asking for this money is because there's a sale on another camera that I want to get, and it's really, 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 really cheap, and I just really don't have the money to do it. So I'm trying to raise like $40 so that I can get this camera. You know what I'm saying? So anybody, if you whatever you can donate, I don't care what it is. Please donate to the McCray-Kingz platform, and you can donate to us once we get off this live. We're more than happy to accept your cash app anytime, whether it be on your payday or your day that you get your stimulus payment, the day that you get your unemployment check, or whatever it may be. We all need help in the grand scheme of things. So, with that being said, we're going to sign off, guys. We have really, really enjoyed you tonight. We really have. We have enjoyed you guys tonight. As we enjoy you always. You always give us love. You always give us beautiful accolades. You always say great things in the comment section. And shout out to the people that leave comments in the comment section, because you people are the ones that keep us encouraged. You are the people that make us smile.
You, Lisa.
That you are the people that make us smile, and believe me, it does a lot. It really does a lot for us. Let me look in the camera. It really does a lot for us. It really means a lot to us when you guys leave comments in the comment section, especially comments that are positive, enlightening, comments that are encouraging. We rock with you on that. Now, for you people that leave a little negative comments, which we ain't got a negative comment in a long time, but you people that leave them negative comments, know that your comments goes in this ear and out that ear. I don't know what ear going with Joseph, but it go in that ear and out the other ear with me. It goes in on this eye and then this eye. And sometimes my eyes get cocked like a
because
pistol.
I respond to most of the comments unless you leave a personal comment for Trumel.
Yeah,
it just goes to the delete button.
Yeah, if you leave listen, if you want to say something to me or leave a personal comment for me, feel free to do so. But
Thank you, Lauren.
Joseph reads the comments to me. I really don't read the comments. So, just leave your comments, period. Shout out to Lawrence Ritano. Shout out to you, Lawrence. He's one of our followers. He's been with us from day one. So shout out to you, Lawrence. And believe me when I say that, we appreciate everything you do. That picture that you see of us as kings, that's Lawrence. That's Lawrence's work.
And the one on my birthday video.
And the one on Joseph's birthday video, is that Lawrence's?
Yep.
That's Lawrence's as well. And then we also have the Renties. I don't know if they're still here. Are the Renties still here?
No.
We have the Renties, Tyrone and Famous Rentie. They do a lot of our photographic work and our photo work and stuff like that. They do a lot of that. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Thank you for that beautiful video message that you sent me the other night. I really, really appreciate you for that, and I love you for that.
And shout out to Lisa.
And shout out to Lisa as well.
You leave the best comments, like.
Yes, you do. Yeah, yes, she sure does.
I always tell you, I said Lisa's gonna make me cry.
Yes, and also we gotta send a shout out to my sister-in-law and Joseph's sister, Tracy Allen. Tracy gets these questions together for us. She's the one that goes into our email and she goes and she looks at the questions and she types them out for us and she sends them to us. So shout out to you. If it was Tracy, is our backbone. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for Tracy, Lord have mercy, I don't know where we would be when it comes to Q&A. She is part of the team. Anybody that's interested in booking us for motivational speaking, for if you're looking for a wedding officiant, someone to officiate your wedding, whatever it is that you're looking for when it comes to McCray-Kingz, we do public appearances.
Well, I'll do it. As long as there's a pandemic, I'll do it like via a live feed or a Zoom or something like that. But I ain't coming nowhere to officiate no wedding in the middle of a pandemic.
Well, I will if the money is right. We just have to wear a biohazard suit or some shit, but we can get it done. We can get it done. Okay, guys, but we're gonna get out of here because I was hungry. I was hungry. I ain't gonna say the other word because the word child they gonna kick me. No, they won't. You can say the N word on here. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get on out of here. We're gonna get on out your way. And we did our A and B selection, like they used to say in church. We're gonna do an A selection. And after we do our B selection, we're gonna get on out your way, saints, and let the church say amen. Do we need to do a benediction on this here? We don't need to do a benediction on this here. But thank you guys for joining us. We're signing off now. Until next time, please make sure that you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And don't get bust side the head, fucking around, fucking with somebody, or getting on somebody goddamn nerves in the house. And remember what it is. It's Team McCray.
All damn day.
Talk to you soon.
Later, y'all.
Later. Now I can't find a goddamn mouse to turn the damn thing off. We got a new subscriber.